and welcome back to our channel. My name is Tiffany and you guessed it, it's that time of week. We're going to do our plant update. But a little bit of a twist this time around. This is now part 2 of our plant update. Earlier today, I released the plant update part 1 where you saw hubby transplanting all of the stuff from our starter kit and our trees into the pots that he just made and pots we had available to us, so we got the trees transferred as well. So now I get to update you on everything else. So if you haven't yet, go check out the plant update part 1. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to start off this time with the planters up here. As you can see, we've got the celery, has absolutely nothing growing out of it. But in the middle there is the hot peppers, and then over here are the bell peppers. And as you can see, each one of them has both peppers coming up. So before you know it, we will be doing our experiment with the peppers indoors and outdoors. So let me just put the back on, and there you are. See, it's self-hydrating and everything, so we're doing awesome over there. Now if I come down here, like I said yesterday, you would have seen hubby put these trees in the pots. So there they are. And he's got it set up, if you noticed, the pots are there, and we're using one of the octopus arms that we got to give them their light. But as you can see, from being transplanted yesterday, they're not doing too bad. Doing pretty good, actually. They're bouncing back nicely. So those are the trees. And then you'll notice here, we have another additional one. And again, it's a tree up there. A single tree in the pot. Come down and you'll see that the lavender stalled out a little bit. We think we might have not been fertilizing it enough, but it's still growing, so that's a good sign. Then we got the borage. As you can see, it's loving this. We fertilized it, I think it was yesterday, so. And then the anise as well is there you go again. It's doing its own thing, I'm not sure, but it's still growing, so that's a good sign. And back here, you got your sweet marjoram, still doing pretty good. Then you got the sweet basil there in the middle, and over there that's gotten tall and is growing more leaves, so that's awesome. Then hubby planted radishes again, and they're stretching again, we're noticing. That one and that one are stretching again, so we're going to try another experiment about putting them over on the other side, over there where the blue is, and see if they still stretch. Maybe it's just the red. And then the onions, the green onions that we planted. See, this side is going nuts. They're growing fast, aren't they? So before you know it, we may have some green onions. And the daisies are a little stalled out. I think I may have to thin them out a little bit. And the chamomile still looks like it's on track. I mean, we don't have any flowers yet, but it's a slow grower too. As far as I know, I gotta look that up still. So that's that side. That's the red side. Hard to see right now because I have the overhead light on too, so you can see a little bit better. And then, of course, our fountain. Da, 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 da. So you have the thyme down here is growing nicely. And then the chervil over here has just got nut. It's growing, and I'll be able to use this soon, actually. And then the middle, as you see, the coral cress is not doing too bad. It's starting to look curly and starting to flop over and do the viney thing. And if you've seen the previous videos, this is our true watercress, and we grew this before, and this is actually what it looked like. Like, that's exactly what it looked like before it flopped over. So we've been keeping up on the hydrating and the, well, obviously hydrating because it's a fountain, but we've been keeping up with the fertilizer in that one. So far, that's everything from that side to this side. Now we're going to go over here, and you're going to get to see, again, hubby has another tree over here. And then we have the salad mix back there, which isn't doing too bad. And it looks like it's getting a little root bound though, so we're thinking of transplanting that outside into a planter that we have. And the kale is getting kale-ish. Like if you look very closely on that one leaf, it's starting to get that green color that kale does. So I'll be using that before you know it too. I can't wait. Summer Savory, we're having some issues with that. It's kind of snaking around and not quite growing the right way, so I have to kind of look in and see what we might have done wrong. Then the lemongrass is right on schedule. It's grass that tastes like lemon, so it's right on schedule. And then we transplanted the mint into its own little pot. So it's tiny, and it's actually bounced back since we put it in there, so hopefully it'll continue to flourish. And then, of course, there's the green onions on this side. And as you can see, these ones are a little, like, they haven't grown as long. So we're not sure what will affect the taste. Like, will it be these ones have more flavor, or will those ones over there? And if it doesn't affect the flavor, then we might put them over on the red side just so that they grow faster. And as you can see, the sage... Oh, hang on a sec. Had a hair in my face moment. But yeah, as you can see, the sage is sage. It's got the texture to the leaves. I still don't know what this little guy is that got in there. I'm not sure what that is. If anybody might have an idea, let me know, because I have no idea. Look at the back there, and we got this. Alex's sweet marjoram is going nuts. Again, another one I'll be able to use here soon. Then my cilantro. It's starting to look like cilantro, so again, another one I'll be able to pick here soon and dry and such. Sorry for the shakiness, everybody. And then my sweet basil back there. Wrong one. Doesn't that look yummy? It's got lots of leaves, and I'll be using that before you know it too. And then there you guys go. You see the 3 new pots. Da, 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 da. So yeah, he did those. Yes, got those finished yesterday and transplanted over. So if I go over here, we got spinach in there that's kind of looking sickly but trying to bounce back. He also put 3 more seeds in there. Then his kale, we got 2 different kale plants. We got that kale plant that's doing pretty awesome, and this little tiny one that kind of sort of got shadowed out, so we're hoping it'll bounce back. And then here's his oak leaf lettuce. They were starting to wilt in the solo cup, but they're bouncing back. And that's right, if you guys noticed, my oak leaf lettuce is not here. I will go show you that in just a moment. And here we are in my kitchen, and as you can see, this lettuce has grown. It looks very good. Like, if you can see that, look at that. It's perfect. There are multiple plants in here, so what we're going to do is I'm going to harvest this today, and you guys will see this in an upcoming video of us actually using it. So that's my lettuce there. Put that down. And then something that happened yesterday too, that I have a whole separate video for. Just give me a second here. Open the door here. Step outside real quick. And there you go. There's what the lettuce looks like in the pot, or in the toilet that I did. It's not too bad. This is my toilet planter. Again, if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. It was kind of cool. A weird container grow collab with Yale Southern Living. But I just transplanted that yesterday, and as you guys can see, still a little floppy, but bouncing back slowly. We got some rain last night, and there are lettuce seeds up there and dill seeds down there. So we will see how that grows in the next few days. So there you have it, everybody. There is our plant update. Isn't that kind of cool? So yeah, if you haven't yet, go check out the part 1 that I dropped earlier today. And of course, go check out that weird container grow collab. That's a pretty awesome thing to be part of. There's some pretty weird containers out there. A lot of creative people got involved in that, so that's awesome. So Yale Southern Living is hosting it. Go check it out, and check out my video, because yeah, you see that right. It's a toilet. Go figure, right? But we hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up and help us out with the likes. And we'll see everybody in the next one. Bye! I almost forgot. We had 13 saplings, so hubby put this little guy, which we're not sure if he'll survive because he didn't quite open correctly, in this lone pot. We had no room on the grow station, so we put it here on the windowsill. So hopefully we'll see him bounce back. And as everybody can see, I have to make more bread. So there it is, all risen. And I gotta stick it in the oven So seed update and yummy warm bread. That's going to be an awesome combination.